I'm not done yet. But this one right here is going to really make me angry. This one right here is going to really make me mad. When I saw this, I literally said, I'm never playing this game ever again. I don't care what nobody tells me. Whatever a reviewer, a content creator say, you can't tell me this made any sense. Sorry, game. As NCAA 26. I'm sorry. Unpopular opinion. NCAA 25 was not that good. Madden 25 was better, and I have points to prove on that. But first, we gotta kind of elaborate on these stances on Madden, right? Same thing with 2K, right? There's really three different type of people, right? You have the this game need to be more realistic people, right? You have uh the game need to be more arcadey people, right? But then you have the in the middle person, right? Who thinks the game needs to just be balanced between the two. I'm the in the middle person, the logical person. Half of these content creators are either more arcadey or more realistic. And those two sides mostly stems from you suck at the game, bro. Cope all you want. It stems from you can't make decisions, you don't want to learn the game, and or you just want to be a casual. All right, so not necessarily so you just want to be a casual, right? But in reality, it's a sports game. It's competitive. It needs to have both. 2K needs to have both. It needs that 17 feel, that 15, 16 arcadey feel, but also it needs the realism of not making greens when three people are contesting your shot. Somebody smacking you right in your face, he's slapping you, telling you that you suck, and you're greening the freaking ball. Like, come on, dude. But but those are the three people. So let me start off by saying that. So your opinions are right based on where you stand. If you want the game to be more realistic, okay, yeah, 25 NCAA 25 was not it. I'm sorry. If you want the game to feel arcadey, NCAA 25 was great to you guys, I guess. I mean, yeah, sure. But if you play competitively, it needs to be in the middle. Like, who wants to play an arcadey sports game with no skill? You just want to just bullshit. Bro, go ask somebody to make an NBA Jam football game with no NFL rights. All right. Let me explain to you why NCAA 25 was bad. Because, like I said, most people like the game. They're gonna say it was good, bro. No, it was you just wanted a college football game, first college football game. Woohoo! You know what I'm saying? You're happy, bro. I'm gonna first start off with when I anticipate a game and I have to hear, oh yeah, they gotta patch this, they gotta dog. I waited for this game to come out forever, right? And in most cases, a year, right? Their base game should have already been okay. The base idea of the game, the defense should be playable. The whole point of a football game, right, is to be able to come back in scenarios, right? Because you can come back in scenarios. I'm talking, you could be, it's teams that blew 30-point leads in football, but that's because they play defense. If your defense is not corrected and doesn't work correctly how it's supposed to, then there's no defense. There's none of that realistic. See what I'm saying? There's none of that realistic competitiveness. But 25 was just all arcade. We come out in 25 and you couldn't QB contain. Your coverages didn't work. But you're gonna speak more on that. You um you couldn't pinch your line correctly, right? You literally could not like square up and tackle, and the AIs did not take the right angle to even attempt to tackle somebody. Right? And we're gonna speak more on that. Those are the That's all of defense. How is the game good if you can't play defense? It's only good to you guys because you just want to run around, spin in circles, and call that a football game, bro. Once again, arcadey people, realistic people, competitive people, middle. Bro, I've never, like, seen people so delusional until last year. Madden 25 comes out. I wasn't gonna get Madden. I was literally scared. Like, I mean, I'm a person who has not bought. I didn't buy Madden from Madden 15 to Madden 23. After 23, I didn't buy 24 because 23 was freaking horrible. So I was gonna get 25. My friend tells me, "Dog, you need to pre-order Madden." And I'm like, "Hmm? What do you mean? NCAA was bad. Why would I get Madden?" Best decision I ever made. For people who don't understand, once again, I'm speaking from the perspective of a person who plays it competitively. So I'm in the middle. For me to say Madden is good, it has to be playable. I don't give a crap about all the other game modes. I'm talking about Ultimate Team. I don't play franchise. We are going to speak on that though for Madden 26, but I'm talking Ultimate Team in head to head pretty much. It just has to be playable. I have to be able to play in this game and do what I want to do most of the times to win or either come back. You know what I'm saying? It has to do what it has to do most of the time correctly. Every game gonna have glitches. This game is made in a year, so you're gonna have glitches. You're gonna have certain problems. They put a lot into the game. You gotta understand how coding works. So things are gonna happen, but the base game has to be playable for the game to at least be good. Madden 25. I loaded that game, Ultimate Team, and it was playable. My my players didn't not cover in match. When I ran match, my corners did what it's supposed to do. My deep blues did what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If I ran regular cover, they didn't move too much, right? Because it's not match. But if somebody came in that zone, especially later on, they started, they moved just a little bit to catch the pick, and the switch stick felt good. Now, move move along a little bit. Madden 25, you could actually play any defense you wanted. Literally. You have YouTubers putting in sets, they're putting in all these different things, schemes or whatever, playbooks for people to look at on YouTube. Of course, I'm making my own stuff, right? I'm using my own playbook. I'm going online to see all the playbooks, like what's in all the teams' playbooks, defense and offenses, and picking my playbooks from there. I forgot what the website is, but that's what I was doing just to see what everybody had in their coverages, and then I'll go get a playbook. I'll test it out. I'll see what the match is like. I'll see what how it does coverages, how the line pinches, and how it moves or whatever. That's how I played Madden 25, and I came with my own coverages. I wasn't using double mug. I mean, even in the beginning, I wasn't using double mug. Like, I'm just a zone person. That's how I built my team. So I built my team as a speed coverage team, and lo and behold, I mean, I dominate zone coverage. In towards the end, I dominated man. I mean, that's just, you know what I'm saying. That's just the ideal of it. So when people sit there, this all spins back towards Madden 26. When people sit there and they say, I want a more realistic game, I don't think people should catch picks without their head being turned. It's legitimately a GAME. It is not realistic. I want you to understand, because I now, before I even show you the example of how retarded this was, I'm gonna show you why I'm gonna tell you why that's just stupid, right? They want it because if they throw a horrible pass and the guy has not turned for it, they feel like they shouldn't be penalized for being dog. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be penalized for not having a brain and seeing that he's pretty much covered and the guy can actually catch a pick from that angle. I've never, not once, in any Madden ever said, yeah, they shouldn't be catching that pick without their head being turned. You know how retarded it is and how hard it is to code the AI to correctly turn his head around every time the ball should actually be picked off? So now we got plays like this. That's a pick. One more time. This is a pick. Terrible throw. You know how many passes people have thrown to me like that? At this point, I'm like at 30. I'm just amazed by that. That right there, not catching interceptions with his head without his head being turned, is just diabolical. I hope Madden didn't follow suit in this. I pray they didn't. Because 26 is dog water. Now, let's roll to the next thing. I need somebody to explain to me what we're looking at here. Somebody got to explain it. Because I personally can't figure it out. I literally can't. This is Madden 26, bro. Another pick. I shouldn't have to even click on. Mind you, pause. I clicked onto him way before the dude even caught the ball. The click on was so delayed. Bro, the click ons in this game is so delayed. It's plenty of times I should have caught a pick like that too. If I add those, how many picks I done missed in this game? It's actually insane. But either way, that AI should have animated for that, period. It's in front of his face. Terribly thrown. Bro, when I tell you this game is dog water, bro. You can't convince me, bro. We just want to go back and look at this. And mind you, this playbook, I found this playbook without even looking it up. I realized tight was gonna be it before I even saw it on YouTube. Like I said, I research, I keep doing things, but there's no point when the game is dog water. Terrible pass. Somebody explain to me what this is, and then watch what I show you afterwards. Obviously, pause it. They are in goal line defense. That's damn near slightly a blitz, quote unquote. And you should just be able to throw an easy, quick pass. Touchdown. I'm gonna press play. When they sat here and did the same exact play, technically, that's a fumble. I would have rather them say I fumbled than to say that was incomplete. For him to dive, he dove. He didn't swat. He didn't tack. He didn't even engage on the catch. He dove, and the ball came flying out his hand. I shouldn't even got a fumble right here. If I'm being honest, I really shouldn't. Because that would have been more like a strip animation. I went for a hit stick. I'm not done yet. But this one right here is going to really make me angry. This one right here is going to really make me mad. When I saw this, I literally said, I'm never playing this game ever again. I don't care what nobody tells me. Whatever a reviewer, a content creator say, you can't tell me this made any sense. Cue it. Somebody tell me what you just saw. Because what I just saw, he moved my AI out the way. He literally sprinting, ran to the right and pushed my AI to the right and caught the ball. Now, in real life, quote unquote, that will be an offensive interference. Arcade wise, it will do that dumb shit right there. Once again, certain things just need to be more realistic and certain things need to be more arcadey. There needs to be a balance. This game is straight dog water. I don't even know if to say this is arcadey dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not even just arcadey. This is just bad, right? There's no way on God's green earth should anybody be pushing the defender out the way to catch. This game is dog water. It's worse than 25. 25 wasn't even that good, like I said. And once again, if you have to bet on patches in the beginning of the game to make the game good, it's not good. Madden 25, I didn't bet on patches. It was good off rip. It was a playable off rip. This game was not playable off rip. It's still not playable. Hey man, say man, if you like the content, man, if you like me going into detail about videos, but I'm having my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Trying to state the facts and not bullcrap y'all or gaslight y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just stating what I see and what I played. At the end of the day, we all have our own opinions. I'm not touching this game no more. But like I said, hey man, say man, bye man, try man. I'm headed to the sky, man. But like I said, have a good day, man. Wait, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.